The annals of English history are filled with remarkable tales. Few objects tell a story as compelling as a single gold coin. This coin is the Eightfold Rose Noble. It was struck during the brief reign of Edward V. He was one of the famous princes in the Tower. His time on the throne was tragically short, lasting only from April to June 1483. This brief period means very few official items were produced in his name. The Eightfold Rose Noble stands as a rare physical testament to a king who vanished before he could truly rule. It connects us directly to a dramatic moment in the Wars of the Roses. This coin is more than just currency. It is a symbol of a turbulent era. England was torn apart by the conflict between the House of Lancaster and the House of York. The rose was a powerful emblem for both sides. The design of the Rose Noble was a political statement. It was meant to project stability and royal authority. For Edward V, this was especially important. His claim to the throne was contested. The coin's very existence was an assertion of his legitimacy. It was a piece of propaganda, small enough to fit in a pocket, but carrying the full weight of the crown's aspirations for power and continuity. The historical context of 1483 is crucial to understanding the coin's significance. King Edward IV had just died unexpectedly. His 12-year-old son, Edward V, was named his successor. However, the young king's uncle, Richard, Duke of Gloucester, quickly moved to seize control. He declared Edward V and his younger brother illegitimate. The boys were confined to the Tower of London and were never seen again. Richard was crowned King Richard III. This dark chapter makes any artifact from Edward V's reign, especially a magnificent gold coin like this, exceptionally rare and historically poignant. It is a relic from a ghost reign. Therefore, the Eightfold Rose Noble is not merely a numismatic curiosity. It is a primary source document from a specific, dramatic point in history. It represents the hopes of a young king and the political machinations that led to his downfall. Holding such a coin is like holding a piece of the past. It speaks of power, betrayal, and the enduring mystery of the princes in the Tower. Its journey from the 15th century royal mint to the 21st century auction block is a story in itself, adding layers of meaning to an already extraordinary object and its place in the world today. The Eightfold Rose Noble is a stunning example of late medieval craftsmanship. The coin is made from high-quality gold. It has a significant weight, which contributed to its intrinsic value even in its own time. Its most distinguishing feature is the large, 8-petaled rose that dominates the reverse side. This design was a specific innovation for this issue. In the center of the rose is a radiant sun, a personal badge of the House of York. This combination of the rose and sun was a powerful symbol of the Yorkist dynasty's authority. The intricate detail on the petals and the sun's rays showcases the skill of the mint's engravers. On the obverse side, the coin follows a more traditional design. It shows the king, Edward V, standing in a ship. He holds a sword and a shield. The shield is emblazoned with the royal arms of England and France. The ship is shown sailing on waves, a symbol of England's naval power and command of trade. The inscription, or legend, around the coin's edge would have named Edward V as king. However, due to the coin's extreme rarity, the precise details of the legend were a subject of study for many years. Each element of the design was carefully chosen to convey a message of royal strength and rightful rule. The rarity of the Eightfold Rose Noble cannot be overstated. It is believed to be one of only 2 known examples. One is held in a major national museum collection. This makes the other specimen the only one available to private collectors. This extreme scarcity is the primary driver of its numismatic value. Coins from short-lived reigns are always sought after. but a coin from a monarch as famous and mysterious as Edward V is in a category of its own. It is a pinnacle of English numismatics. The survival of this coin for over 500 years is nothing short of miraculous. The process of authenticating such a rare piece is incredibly rigorous. Experts in numismatics conduct detailed analysis. They examine the coin's weight, diameter, and metallic composition. They compare its design details, such as the style of the lettering and the specific rendering of the rose, against known standards from the period. The wear patterns on the coin are also studied. These patterns can help tell the story of its circulation, or lack thereof. For the Eightfold Rose Noble, this authentication process confirmed its origin and cemented its status as a genuine treasure of immense historical importance. The story of who owned a coin is called its provenance. For the Eightfold Rose Noble, this story adds immense value. The coin's modern history began under dramatic circumstances. It was discovered in the 1940s during the Second World War. A German Jewish family, fleeing the horrors of the Nazi regime, managed to escape. They carried with them a small number of valuable possessions. Among these treasures was this remarkable gold coin. It was their link to a past they were forced to leave behind. It was also a portable store of wealth that could help them start a new life in a foreign land. This family eventually settled in the United States. They understood the coin was special, but perhaps not how truly unique it was. For decades, it was kept safe as a family heirloom. It was a tangible reminder of their survival and the life they had rebuilt. The coin was a silent witness to their journey from persecution to freedom. This human story of resilience and hope became intertwined with the coin's medieval history. It was no longer just a relic of a boy king. It was also a symbol of a family's endurance through one of the darkest chapters of the 20th century, adding a layer of profound emotional weight. When the family finally decided to learn more about their treasured possession, they consulted with numismatic experts. The coin was identified as the long-lost Eightfold Rose Noble of Edward V. This discovery sent shockwaves through the world of coin collecting. The confirmation of its identity and its incredible backstory prepared the stage for a historic auction. The provenance was not just a list of previous owners. It was a powerful narrative that enhanced the coin's desirability. Collectors were not just buying a piece of gold. They were acquiring a story of kings and survivors. At the auction, the coin's value soared far beyond initial estimates. Bidding was intense. The final sale price set a new world record for an English coin. The price reflected its rarity, its historical significance, and its deeply moving provenance. The story of the family who saved it from the chaos of war resonated with buyers. It transformed the coin from a simple collector's item into a cultural artifact with a dual legacy. The auction demonstrated how a compelling human story can elevate an object's value to unprecedented heights, making it a legend in its own right. The record-breaking sale of the Eightfold Rose Noble had a significant impact on the rare coin market. It drew global attention to the field of numismatics. The sale highlighted the immense value, both financial and historical, that can be found in rare coins. It encouraged existing collectors to re-evaluate their collections. It also inspired a new generation of people to become interested in coin collecting. The event showed that the market for top-tier historical artifacts remains incredibly strong. It set a new benchmark for what the rarest and most historically important coins could achieve at auction. The coin's history also raised important cultural and ethical questions. Its connection to the Holocaust is a powerful reminder of the looting of art and cultural property by the Nazi regime. While this coin was saved by its owners, countless other treasures were lost or stolen. The story of the Eightfold Rose Noble serves as a case study in the importance of provenance research. It highlights the moral responsibility of collectors and institutions to investigate the history of objects, especially those that may have passed through periods of conflict. It encourages a more thoughtful and ethical approach to collecting historical artifacts. For potential collectors inspired by this story, there is practical advice to consider. Start by educating yourself. Read books and auction catalogues. Join numismatic societies and speak with experienced dealers. Focus on a specific area of interest, whether it is Roman coins or modern issues. Always prioritize authenticity. Buy from reputable sources that guarantee the genuineness of their items. Remember that provenance is key. A coin with a documented history is always more valuable and interesting. Building a collection is a journey of discovery. It is about connecting with history, not just acquiring objects. Ultimately, the legacy of the Eightfold Rose Noble is multifaceted. It is a priceless artifact from the reign of a lost English king. It is a testament to the artistry of medieval minters. It is a symbol of a family's survival against overwhelming odds, and it is a landmark in the history of the numismatic market. The coin's journey through time, from a royal mint in 1483 to a German family fleeing persecution to a record-setting auction, ensures its story will be told for generations. It reminds us that behind every great historical object lies an even greater human story.